spoke um, about the fact that there's a prophecy that says a virgin will conceive and bear a son. I told you these reflections that I'm taking is from the book Imitation of Mary, something that was drawn in parallel to the book Imitation of Christ, written by a 16th century Jesuit, very holy Jesuit priest. Initially, his name was not known, but his name is Father Alexander de Roswell, if I'm not mistaken, Roswell. That is Alexander of Roswell. Like Vincent de Paul is Vincent of Poix. That's how the name is, D in French. And he mentions this very clearly when he says, the Virgin would not have dared, the Blessed Mother would not have dared to think that the completion of that prophecy would come from her, would be her. When it says, the Virgin shall conceive and bear a son, she would not have dared to think of this. And that is her humility. From her humility, it is very natural for her not to think so. And her humility also would lead her to then respond to the angel after he gives an explanation to her, and for her to respond and say, "Behold the handmaid of the Lord." So the circumstance was not very good, but her response was so graceful. Every time we see this, she doesn't speak much in the scriptures, but her responses, her words, the way she expressed herself to Elizabeth, when Elizabeth comes out with those beautiful statements that can make any person feel so exalted. Mary's response to Elizabeth's words is the beautiful Magnificat, so filled with grace. When Jesus at the wedding at Cana seems to sound a bit rude when he says, "Woman, what is that to do with you and me?" And the use of the word woman, I might give it in one of the reflections, but I've given it in the old reflection. I've said it many times, why that word woman was used when Jesus says, "Woman, what is it to do with you and me?" and the significance of it. Maybe later I might repeat that, just for those who might not have seen any of the other Listen to His Voice episodes. But even when Jesus tells her, "Woman, what is it to do with you and me?" There's no hue and cry, there's no nasty words, not to Jesus also, not even to the servants. To the servants, all that she looks and says is, "Do whatever he tells you to do." And those are such graceful words. And she teaches us, the Blessed Mother wasn't in circumstances that were always good.